When I was in high school, I understood some context of delayed gratification and some good habits and everything like that. And I understood bad habits and bad things to do that would probably be detrimental to my health and everything. But when I was younger, I don't think I grasped the understanding of how good some of these habits and some of these things that I could have been doing would benefit me in the future in a delayed amount of time. And I kind of want to say that if you're in high school, if you're younger than me, if you're 16, 17, 18 or younger or whatever, then try your best to do these certain things while you're in school now so that when you are out of school and in the workforce or in uni or whatever, that you try your best to make time for these things. And then if you continue to make time for them over a longer period of time consistently, then you will benefit the and reap the rewards of doing them. So if you're in high school, try make time for reading. Try get a part-time job so that you can fund going to the gym if you catch the bus to the gym. Make time for taking care of yourself, like grooming yourself, so you feel confident at school and everything. Make sure that you clean your uniform. Make sure that like there's certain things that I didn't do consistently when I was in high school, like having a clean uniform, having like smelling good, benefit like funding my own smell sense or whatever, like my deodorant and cologne and everything. Like there's things that would have been so cool to do that I do now back then in high school because I felt like I would have had way more confidence with talking to people, talking to girls, talking to anybody. But now, like I had nowhere near the amount of confidence that I used to do back in high school that I do now when it comes to talking to people or conversating with girls or anything like that. And how I got to that point was all the habits, all the time talking to myself, conversating with myself to find out what I really wanted, to then eventually know what I want, everything like that, and then just be fully confident. Just be fully confident. And all these habits, like when it comes to reading, reading really helps you with constructing your sentences properly. As I say that, I mess up a word, but you're able to get your thought processes better. You're able to articulate your words better. It's just great to read, especially when you're picking that another person's brain. You're understanding somebody else's thought process. It makes you smarter. Reading makes you smarter. It's just plain and simple. Going to the gym improves your physical stature, improves your physical frame, and makes you look more attractive. Going to the barbers betters your looks. All right, all these things are really beneficial. If you improve your sleep while you're in high school, if you are cautious and aware of how many hours you sleep during the night, you are going to study better. You are going to get better grades. All these things correlate to each other and really, really come full circle. So if you imagine a circle of habits, they all help each other, all aid each other. If you go to the gym and you work hard, that will then help you with your sleep because if you tire your body out enough after a long day of school, you go to the gym, you train hard as fuck, you push the muscles to the limit, lifting heavy or whatever your goal is physically. Then you go home, you're going to be sleeping like a baby. And if you sleep well, then you're going to be able to perform the next day at school. So every single habit correlates to helping each other. The diet, the things you eat, correlate to how much muscle growth you have, which means also means how much energy you'll have to do things. And also your brain power, how easy you'll be able to think about things without having any brain fog, without having any moments where you don't know what you're doing or you forget what the teacher says or you're not being present in the moment and actually focusing on the task. Your diet, your physical health, like making yourself tired enough so that you sleep well, having long enough sleep, because I know that because school usually starts like in New Zealand. I know my younger sister, her high school, like it starts around like 8:45 or something, and it could be around the same time for you in New Zealand if you live in New Zealand. And like if you think about it, you have plenty of time to get a lot of sleep. Like even if if you're aiming to wake up at, let's say like 7. Let's say you try and wake up at 7 or just before 7:30. That means if you go to bed at 7, oh, what the fuck? If you go to bed before 9 o'clock, roughly, that's the rule, I reckon. I reckon you should try be going to bed. You should try your best to go to bed at 9 or before 9, 9 or earlier. That should be the aim. That should be the target. If you go to bed, I know there's video games. I know there's, oh shit. I know there's video games that you might be playing now. There might be computer games you might be playing. You'll have homework and stuff like that. You'll have time with your friends that you would be desiring as well. But try your best to prioritize your sleep, because they can really benefit everything else in your life as well. And you won't realize the benefits or how detrimental it actually is until you consistently get a good night's rest. And the things that could help your good night's rest to help you even get a better sleep would be going to the gym, working your body hard so that you actually are tired. If you're not tired from going to the gym, then you might need to do more things at the gym. Have fun with it. You'll tend to fall in love with the gym and fall in love with doing physical activity. Go with your bros, go with your brothers. You'll have so much fun pushing each other, beating each other's weights, whatever. Trying to get each other stronger. Go do some boxing, spar each other, beat each other up, all that sort of shit. Tire each other out, make each other's bodies sore by pushing each other to the limits. And then you guys are gonna have a good rest, and then you guys are gonna perform better at school. Because if you really want to be better at school, then you'll focus and everything like that. Add some caffeine into your morning routine. If in school, if I knew how much a superpower of caffeine could be for you, I would have had caffeine when I was in school, because I would have had a large coffee right before my first period, and I would have been zooming to the work. I would have been hyper focused. Like, I wasn't really focused in school. I wasn't really that sort of student, but I feel like if I had caffeine, man, I might have been talking a lot more, but to be honest, I think I would have been way easier to finish a lot of the work that I didn't end up doing. So if I knew that caffeine was a superpower, bro, have some caffeine. Have some caffeine. I really recommend caffeine. If you, I just said caffeine right now. That's why I'm making a video. But if I knew that caffeine was a thing, if I knew what kind of hairstyle would suit my head better, because I mean, this isn't an amazing haircut, but it's better than what it was before, and I don't mind it. So all that business. If I would have got my eyebrows done, my eyes wouldn't have been as bushy. I didn't really like my eyebrows before. I like them now. And what else? Yeah, it would have been cool to go to the gym earlier. Would have been way better. But I was a boxer at the time, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, just these things, like, I want to kind of remind anyone that's in high school right now, like, do some of these habits. Do some of these things where you're going to really benefit them in the future, especially after you leave high school. You're going to, like, reap the benefits. If you're reading books consistently, like you're reading a book a month or something like that, or you're reading a book in general, just 20 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, however you want to go about it, a chapter a day, 10 pages a day, 5 pages a day, whatever you want. Read, go to the gym, take care of your hygiene, smell good, all of that sort of business. And then when a girl walks past you at school, because they're not going to be used to this, like, they're not going to be used to the guy that does all these things, but you're going to look way more attractive than all the other schoolmates, you know? You're going to be able to get the girls that your other bros can't. Because you're taking care of these things. And so yeah, that's my story. That's my video for today. I hope you gained anything from this video. What I would want you to gain from it is the fact that I just want you to think about improving yourself while you're in high school. Do these habits while you're in high school now, and you'll really reap the benefits after you leave, when you get to my age, 22. And you'll be able to articulate your words better. You'll be confident with the girls. You'll smell nicer. You'll look better. You'll be attractive. Everything like that. Everything you want will come from these habits. I promise you right now. So delay the gratification. Stop being caught up on what everyone else is doing. You don't have to be cool. All that sort of shit. You'll be fucking cool as fuck if you do these habits now. Just wait. I appreciate you. I believe in you. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.